But let's get a quick check on the markets. We have Kunal Bothra who joins us from LKP. Kunal, thanks so much for joining in. First question on the Nifty itself. Are you surprised by this up move? 70-point up move is what we're seeing. Where exactly does resistance come in, according to you?
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a surprise move, Nigel. I think this move comes after almost 2 or 3 days of consolidation, and especially at a time when you had large caps which were more or less correcting or consolidating, and the mid caps trying to push the market up. Generally, when we see such a sign happening in the mid of a trend, we feel that the market forms some sort of a topish formation. But I think from a resistance perspective, I think 85.50 would be the first hurdle for Nifty. I think if we manage to cross that on Nifty spot levels, then I think this uptrend can actually have legs of 150 or 200 points more. So I think as a resistance, you keep a watch on 85.50. Above that, I think bulls can actually try and trail their stop losses and hold for at least a couple of percentage points more on Nifty over the next couple of weeks.
Why do you like Havells, and what's the kind of upside that you see in SKS Microfinance?
I think in Havells, Reema, I think I see a formation of a bullish pennant, from a medium-term perspective. I think the way the stock has been behaving over the last 8 or 9 months, from that November top of 340 odd, and over the last few days, the 50 and the 200 moving average are trying to converge, and I think that's going to be probably pushing the stock further. From a very short-term perspective, I am looking at a target of 330, but I think if the larger move, which I'm looking at on the weekly or the monthly chart, if that really gets fulfilled about 340, I believe that the stock can actually be a good 30 to 35% further upside from those 340 levels. So that's one stock which we're keeping a tab on. SKS Micro has been, I think, on a very strong dream run over the last few months. But I think from a short-term perspective as well, the way the stock has given you a swing breakout today, managed to give you a very strong upside. I believe from a short-term perspective, traders can actually look at a target of at least 545 to 550 over the next couple of days. I would look at a stop loss of 500 on this stock.
All right, Kunal, good to see you in as always. Any disclosures on the stocks you discussed?
Nigel, no personal holdings in the stocks mentioned. It is possible that I may have recommended the same stocks to our clients at LKP as well.
Okay, Kunal, appreciate you joining in.